A Taliban delegation is in Russia this morning to talk about the prospects for the withdrawal of U.S. forces from Afghanistan. The extraordinary development comes days after President Trump announced U.S. talks with the Taliban had collapsed. Whatever the outcome, some Afghan women fear their hard-won freedom may be in jeopardy. Charlie D'Agata is in Kabul, the Afghan capital, with their story.
Good morning. Well, one phase of the Taliban talks has resumed today in Moscow, which may be a sign of progress. But women here feel that even a partial power-sharing agreement with the Taliban will mean that progress is actually a significant step backwards.
There is all kind of risk. I get attacked.
Fawzia Kufi was an aspiring medical student when the Taliban swept into Kabul, pulling her dreams of a brighter future from beneath her.
For a woman, it was not allowed and it was not appropriate to go to see a doctor by herself. They ask all the women to wear burqa, which is not Islamic. So it's basically like a prison. You just sit and walk and look at the world and the city from the windows of your house.
Like a prison.
Like a prison, basically.
The former MP is now the head of a party called Movement for Change in Afghanistan. Women who were brutally oppressed under the Taliban can now be educated, hold top jobs, take part in voting, and run for office. In talks with the U.S., the Taliban have promised to safeguard some of those rights. Like they can hold a job, but they can't be the boss. Run for office, but they can't be president. Kufi is skeptical, but still hopes that the progress will be irreversible.
Because there is now a new Afghanistan that accommodates women, younger generation, media. So if anything happens to the woman, she can inform the whole world by using all these technology.
She says young women born in the dying days of Taliban rule are now 18 years old and empowered by an independence they've only ever known. When U.S. forces first invaded this country after 9/11, the name of that mission was Operation Enduring Freedom. 18 years later, Enduring Freedom is exactly what women here are determined to fight for now. For CBS This Morning, Saturday, Charlie D'Agata, Kabul.